Hello everyone, and welcome again to a new lesson of Microsoft Excel powered by Small Head Big Wisdom. Today we are going to talk about some new functions and using this example. So the first one is how to convert into capital letters some strings, some text. So it's called the upper. So equal upper tab and which text I want this text and hit enter. Excel automatically closes the parentheses, and I can use for the other ones just to show, or just here double click to copy to the rest. Okay, if you can see here on the formula bar is the formula I used to generate this is in capital letter or capital letters. Now the opposite, to convert into lower case, so equal lower tab, and I want to convert this text, and the second one lower tab, click here, it say convert the content of D3, column D and row 3, and hit enter, and I can copy for the rest. Fairly easy, isn't it? So now the third easy one is the function called proper. Proper just capitalize the initial letter, so equal proper tab. I want this to initialize the letter A. Here it is. And for the rest, let's do another one. Proper tab to put the parentheses. Click on the text that I want to change and hit enter. Arthur. And I can copy to the rest of the cells. Double click. Here, look. So these are three useful functions. For instance, if you have many records, so it's very easy just to use these functions to convert. So the other function that I want to substitute function, just to replace one character through another one, or a string to other string. So for example, let's use another function that we studied in a previous video. So first name, so I'm gonna add to this string some characters. Sometimes when you copy or you import some records from another format for another program, so it will show some extra characters, in this case parentheses and number 1. So I just concatenated. In a previous video I explained how to use this, or also I can use the concatenate function. I want this concatenate to this one. It renders the same result. Whichever you think is easier, here double click, you can see the formula, or this one, 812 concatenated with number 1. Okay, so now let's use this, the first one. Let's use substitute, the substitute formula. So equal substitute, I want the text where I need this one, the old text, I need the alt text is parenthesis, one parenthesis, and the new test. If you can see here, it's indicated the new test. So I want to replace it with nothing and enter. So again, substitute the text where I want to replace, then the alt text. I want parentheses in quotation mark because it's a text, and the new text I just want nothing, just quotation blank and nothing else, and it will add nothing. So here it is, and double click here to copy to the rest of the records, and Excel copy exactly what I need. So you replace this parenthesis, one parenthesis to nothing, so this is what I need. Okay, so if I want, for instance, if by any reason I change this, so it doesn't work because the function is it's 1. So for that I can enter here and use, but I can enter as a text, parenthesis 2. So to enter as a text, apostrophe and then the string. So I can use this cell. So this cell, this number and parenthesis is located on C9. Here you can see column C, row 9. So I'm going to use C9 in this formula. Double click to modify. So instead of writing directly, I can use C9. And here it is. Now it's working. But look, if I copy, it doesn't work for the rest. Why? Let me explain. Because here I'm saying C9, but when I copy, it's C10, and C10 has nothing, and here C11, C12 is changing. It's a relative formula. So in a previous video I explained how to manage absolute formulas, so feel free to watch the previous video to learn a little bit more. If not, I can explain here. So the way to solve this is by placing the $sign before the letter and the $sign before the number. That makes the formula absolute, and I can copy to the rest. And here, let's see, C9. So I need to change these records in order to be reflected here. So if I change it, automatically. Okay, so I can also use this cell for this, so it will automatically update, but for the time being let's do it manually. And you can see that it's updated. If I change this number, look what happened. Automatically updates, but because the formula is saying that this is using whatever is in C9. In C9 I have a 3, so that's why it leaves the original text. So if I, instead of doing the number 2 here, I can use the cell C9, $C, $9 without quotation, and I copy to the rest, and it shows the correct. So if I change this, it changes here and also here. So every time we work when we use the absolute formulas. by placing the $sign before the letter and the $sign before the number, in this case 9. So after that, look at here. If you want to see the formulas, so you go here, formulas, show formulas. So all the formulas are displayed. So I just want to copy this to another. So highlight, copy, right click and paste, only values. So when I show the formulas here on the upper part, this one only has values, the other has formulas. So it's very important for you to manipulate when you are gonna print, so you know the formulas that generated those values. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for watching and see you soon at Small Head Big Wisdom.